Welcome back everybody to a new episode in the Cities Skylines series. This episode is gonna be a different one. Because if you have saw the previous episodes, we have expanded a lot in the city, and right now we are going to continue in expanding more, and of course, allocate to the new city new services, new industrial zones. Um, and as you remember, we have discussed a lot when it comes to expanding in this area, where we're gonna have the farming industry and more residential, maybe opting for high density residential zone. Because right now the city it's only let's say focused in having low density one. There's a lot of new places in the city. This area it's something which we have not had before, and of course we have the most I don't know, profitable zone, which is the oil industry, which is prospering with $12,000 per week income. All right. First and first, as a plan for the entire episode will be to expand and of course to have the farming industry and of course to also focus on public transport, which may be buses and maybe something else, maybe trains, because we have already connected the railway to a cargo train terminal, which is close to the actually right into the oil industry zone. This zone in particular may not be updated anymore. We have all the buildings which this industry comes with and all the factories for the moment which this industry can work with. It's not having too many workers though. If we look at it, we only have like around 1500 or 1500 workers working here, which is not that great. Taking in consideration that the entire population of the city is 16,000 and it's going to increase a lot. But again, it's not going to be the only industry. We also have the ore one, which is not going to update more either, only because we do not have the space. Maybe we are going to make more space if we delete some normal zoning from this part, and that should be it. Next, with the industry, farming, and of course expanding more in this area. So let's see how we are going to continue, because we have given the city this new space which doesn't have too many services, but we are going to continue just in increasing this and then moving into the other side. All right. On the second episode, we kind of hoped that this area will handle the demand on industrial itself, which did not really do it. So that's why we will have to build more on this area or here if we decide. We'll see. We can create bridges because it's pretty much connected to the highway, but I'm concerned in regards to the traffic that will be built in this road. So let's take a look at the traffic itself for the moment. How do we handle it? All right. For what I can see, the highest traffic is around this, but I was expecting it only because there's a lot of buildings here, so a lot of trucks needs to come in. If we speed up the game, the traffic doesn't ease up here, because we also have the cargo terminal. There's a lot of trucks coming in, a lot of traffic to gather resources from one building to another, which again I'm not too much concerned about, because it's only this area. Once they go out, they have the highway and the traffic it's easing up. Okay. So for that, again, I'm gonna leave it be. It's gonna be considered by the citizens as a high density traffic area. I don't worry about it too much. If you think about it, it's oil industry. I know it should have been a good idea to spread it more. It might have been a good idea, but again, once they come out in the roundabout, they go to the highway directly, and it's not messing traffic anymore. So the area which is full of traffic, it's only here, which again I'm not too concerned about. Okay, if we consider it's having problems like crime or garbage, it can be taken care of. Right now we're just gonna expand because we will balance the industry workers through the farming one, which we will build right here. So let's get to building. We were gonna take care first about the residential demand, because we have some. So I'm gonna place this right here, and then we will check the services to see how do we stand with it. For the moment, this is it. Let's speed up the game, and I want to check all the services we have in the area. We have a medical clinic. It's covering the entire zone. We only have 2 medical clinics in the entire city, so I was thinking about placing another one here in the middle, but I have not identified too much of a demand when it comes to sickness, so we're all good. Fire safety, we have 3. Of course, it's not covering too much this part on the side in the industry itself, but soon we will have a fire station as well, so we should be good. And when it comes to crime, again, we have 3, which is always taking care of the problem. We should be all good. I have also made sure that we have connection to it, because from the highway they go into the oil industry, but we have also built this road with a bridge which is across the highway. People can come from this part of the city into this roundabout by the bridge and go into the oil industry, so we should be all good. All right. We are gonna take care about the industry with the farming, so I thought about expanding this kind of zoning on this side, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be needed, taking into consideration that the space for farming is huge and will take care about a lot of citizens who are in the need of jobs. Okay, that's handled. The only thing I want to do is just finish up this particular place, and that's it. I'm not going to expand too much more in this side because I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with the highway here. The main highway of the game, which was placed by the map, is in this area, so pretty much I think the only way we can make it sense is by also building this land, which I'm not looking into do it right now. The space that I need will be this. Let's actually try to take a look. This one right here, so we can create a connection with the highway. Not sure exactly when I'm gonna unlock it, but we will take a look at it. So let's continue expanding on this side. When it comes to the roads, we kind of can just follow the grid which is already built. We can build intersections on this road because it's going to handle the traffic and continue along, make more space of zoning. I'm not going to go too close of the highway, even though we have the barrier, sound barrier on the side, but still it's making noise. So that should be the entire thing we're going to do. I might create just a connection right here, so yeah, let's do it, why not? And that's it. And actually here, it's not going to get too crowded. On this side as well, build roads. I'm not going to connect it to the road. I don't want to build an extra intersection if it's not needed. And just expand a bit more until we reach close to the beach itself. There we go. That's it. Check the water. We have to take care about the water availability and the sewage availability because it's pretty low. Good, grab all the pipes. Here we have it. Connect it again. Alright, we have it. Not gonna play zone yet. So let's check everything we can do about water. I might just build some new water towers. One here, one here. We will change it pretty close when we unlock this at 19,000 people. Until then, we need water availability, so let's connect it, and then I'm gonna disable this because these water towers are not looking too good, taking into consideration how the others are looking like. So leave it be. Let's create some electricity around it for what I consider not too close to connect. So I'm just gonna grab a power line. Sorry, not the power lines. It's looking a bit strange, but we will take care about it anyways. Okay, so we have it clear, and we are going to invest in the first Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. If you have saw the previous episodes, we have discussed about the fact that we can take care of making the city as green as possible in the future by having wind turbines, having ecological sewage treatment, and give up on the current power generators which are coal and oil, which are polluting a lot. I'm seeing that Alexander is telling me I talk a lot. Well, if you want me to keep quiet, I'm not going to. So let's connect this water treatment plant, which is the first connected, and let's check how much it's going to take care of. Not too much though, we know about it already. So let's actually build one more on this side. There we go. It's not going to take too much because it's ecological, so it's not that efficient, but we have the funds to start investing into it. Now the sewage is being treated differently. One is ecological, one is just an inland water treatment plant. We are going to take care of deleting those in the future when we start designing the city to be a green one. Okay. Demand's still pretty high, but we also have a commercial demand, so let's zone. Remember when I told you to try focusing designated zones for commercial next to the high density roads, because the traffic around the shops is higher than the traffic around residential. We also have an abandoned building here, so let's take care of it. There we go. Good. That's been taken care of. Fantastic. All right. We still have issues with the garbage. We started having this incineration plants, which is also on this side, but they are still struggling a bit. One thing I wanted to check is if we can create a connection with a bridge from this side to this side, and for what I can see, it's not affecting too many buildings. I don't know how good of an idea it is though, because we have the big roundabout here, wannabe roundabout. How big is the city? Well, take a look, Alexander, how big it is for the moment. Not that huge though. 17,000 people living inside of it. You can compare it maybe to a city that you know, which is having so much citizens. Let's see. And at the same time, remember on the previous episode, if you have seen it, that we have selected this building to be emptying up. It's still at 64% full. So make sure that if you decide to empty a building up like this as a landfill site, it's going to take a long time to get empty, so we can then delete it. Because another way we are going to handle the garbage will be to give up about this polluting systems. Okay. I know that you have seen already from the entire episode that the industrial demand is getting higher and higher. But again, I do not want to invest in expanding this particular zone. I know it's going to give jobs, but at the same time, we want to get farming industry here, which we hope it's going to take care of the problem. Okay. As per this one, if you have not seen the episode, the previous one, we have built this like a huge roundabout. Again, wannabe roundabout. It's not really a roundabout. This is one. We built this to have an increased amount of space to build a landmark. Because again, it's not going to have residential around it, so the noise pollution may not affect, and it may look good to have some sort of an intersection around an entire landmark. It's a big enough space to cover something which is considerably higher or bigger than other buildings. We have this park as well, which is 4 stars with the entertainment needed. Close, we reached 5 stars with the first park into the city. So let's take a look at the value. Not that high though, because we do not have too many places for people to do stuff. Again, it's not our focus yet. Our focus first is to make sure people have jobs and work availability enough. We do not have too much education either. So there are 5 elementary schools, but still in the green zone. And when it comes to high school, still pretty much in the green zone. We still have a lot of eligible students, but it's not our focus point yet. Hello, paper box. Okay, we will continue in designating residential zoning for people to start moving in more and more, because At 19,000 people, we might gonna be able to just unlock this place so we can create a highway connection to this side of the city. Okay, bit of a struggle with abandoning buildings because the industrial is not meeting the demand, but we are still gonna be in good shape for the moment. What is this game? The game is called Cities Skylines. Check it out. Consider this. If you want to learn more about the game Paperbox, I'm strongly advising you to visit the previous 2 episodes of the series, because I'm also trying to create this series maybe as a tutorial. You can consider it like this, but it's simply just my way of playing the game. You might like it or not. If you are into simulation games, you might like it, and at the same time maybe you'll learn to play it from this series or maybe other series. A lot of YouTubers are having series like this to explain the way of the game to be played. So if you have, I don't know, some sort of a hinge in becoming a city mayor, this is a good place to start. Alright, let's see, we have a pretty big problem when it comes to the garbage in this area, but again, considering the traffic amount, this might be the only explanation. Again, not concerned too much. I know why this is happening. There's a lot of buildings in one small area. Trucks are needed to transfer the goods from one building to another to produce better. Because this is a place which is polluting, we have garbage trucks. But from what I can see, there we go. It handled the problem. I've subscribed to you, thank you. Awesome. All right. Okay, so we have a building in fire in a park. The only problem we have with this game about parks is that the parks are not actually connected to the road. You can try to create a road inside of it, but it's gonna be a huge problem only because it's a park. And the parkways inside are just pedestrians only. When a fire starts in a park, you just kind of hope not to expand the fire. For what I can see, the fire is not expanding to other buildings. But it's a big of an issue because the fire trucks cannot get into the park. So the only thing you can hope is either having helicopters which can handle the fire in zones where trucks cannot get. We do not have helicopters yet. Or simply just wait for the fire to stop, delete the building, place another one instead until you get the place to handle it. Alright. Paperbox, I've just seen the chat that we have a bit of a commercial activity in the chat. I just handled the guy. Yeah, it happens. If you ever decide to do live, expect having people like this to share some links and stuff. Don't mind it. People are trying to make money from everything. Okay. Okay, so there you go. The building just stopped in being in a fire. You can just start now placing other buildings, and as you have seen, we have also made level 5 on the park itself, so we can continue placing other buildings inside. Let me replace that. And we also have now unlocked Trampoline Park, which is the highest level building from a park itself. Place 1 or 2. Right now you can just fill up the space in the park because we have level 5. Maybe another chessboard. Maybe another restroom, because now new and more people are coming into it. Maybe another cafe. There we go. And let's say another trampoline right here. Okay. I would like having a park like this in my city. There we go. Awesome. Still having like around 18,000 people living into the city. A bit of a commercial demand, not that high though. let's see where we have not designated a place for commercial here. All right. Also here, but not the entire, just around here, because then it's good getting close to the roundabout, so we don't want that. We also have here a bit of space. Why not designating it here as well? Pretty much that's it. Good. And just continue in placing more residential zone. There we go, right here and here inside for the moment. Can people see? See what? Okay. Good. All right. One thing I want to do is, as you have seen, this is the main entrance of the city, like the first one which was ever did as in the city itself. Do you have people in town? Yeah, of course. 18,000. Here's the population of the city itself. If you want to take a look at the people living inside of it, there you go. You can actually just click on them. This is a guy which is on a bicycle. Here it's a high school, so there's a lot of people. I don't know what they are doing at this night hour at a high school, but maybe they have. I don't know, of course it's during the night. And the same with everyone. You can click one person, we can see details about it. The name is Audrey Finch, uneducated child, residence, the high residence, elementary school student, going to school. It's getting morning. Oh yeah, it's getting morning. They go early at the school. Okay. A lot of people inside of it. Good. Pretty close to get 19,000, so we can have a new milestone progression. Maybe it's gonna give us a way to unlock this space, so we can create highway connection into this part of the city that we are going to develop. For the moment, we are gonna just developing and placing zones around here. So let's do it until this point and this particular point here as well, because we have the space. And here, do not forget, have space for commercial to be placed right next to the high density road. And the entire zone here, why not? Alright, speed up the game. Make an amusement park. Yeah, we can. That's actually a custom one, so as we have did this park, we can create an amusement park as well. Here we go. If we go to places like this, we can go here in this area, amusement park. The problem is that we have to designate a particular place for it, and for the moment we don't have too many citizens needing one. It's gonna be placed, of course, no worries, but keep in mind that an amusement park is creating a lot of noise pollution, and if there are people living next to it, they might get a bit disturbed. Let's see. Here's the thing, you have a good idea though, so maybe we're gonna place it around here, but you need a big of a considerable place to have space to place the buildings from the amusement park. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be here. We'll see though. It's still a long way to go there. For the moment, we just need to focus on expanding because we need a lot of industrial. Paper box. If this helps, on this side we can see this 3 color bars. This is the demand. The first one is demand on residential, second on commercial, and the third is on industrial. This is the highest demand right now because you have 2 options. Either create a custom one, like this for example, which is the oil industry, and it's only specialized in oil. Here is ore industry. You can check everything about it. Oh my god, this guy with the commercials again, come on. Alright, handled. All good. Make a huge space station, Alexandro. We can. We actually can create a space shuttle which will create rockets to be sent into space. The game actually tried to create something similar to SpaceX, but it's called a bit differently, just because maybe of copyrights, who know. It's gonna be something which you can place in the future, but is using a lot of funds from the city, and it's pretty expensive. but that's something that can be placed as well, and the city can send rockets or maybe space stations or satellites which can orbit around the globe. That's something which we can do as well. But again, the city is just at the beginning, like 18,000 people. We don't even have any apartment buildings yet. Soon to have. Soon to have. We are looking right now to get to 19,000 people to see if the milestone will unlock us to get a new space, because we need this particular highway connection. If you create industrial zone, you have to make sure that the industrial itself zone is connected to the highway. Like Elon Musk, macro SpaceX. Pretty close, pretty close. When we get to that episode, no worries, it's going to be very highlighted. This episode, the only focus point will be to get to build the farming industry here and invest in public transport. Right now, the people can only travel by foot or by cars, nothing else. There is nothing else into the city yet that they can use for public transport, and the city is getting bigger and bigger. For example, if this person want to get to this part of the city, they can either do it on foot or by car, which is kind of annoying depending on the city is getting bigger. So we are going to invest in buses, taxi depots, a lot of stuff. We'll get there. What I like about this game is that you can simulate reality pretty much, and the AI in this game is pretty good. As you can see, every person in the city is clickable and you can see details about it. For example, Emma Green is a well-educated senior and she just went to the drugstore, she says. Yeah, maybe she's having a headache, just went to the drugstore to get some medicine, and that's it. You always need to also be careful about the services into the city, because here's the thing. We now have a bit of a power issue. Electricity availability is not produced at a high level because we don't really have too many options. We can invest in solar updraft tower, but I'm not looking into making this city too green yet. So we are just going to place an oil power plant for the moment again until we decide to make the city green. Other games? Well, yeah, I'm looking into making episodes with other games as well. I just started, so as you have seen, this is a brand new channel. I'm looking into expanding the channel more and maybe start playing other games. We are a team, so I'm not the only one here. I also have another person which works, and we can make it work. We are planning in doing Minecraft. We also want to do other simulation games like No Man's Sky, if you know the game. CSGO, who knows? Yeah, we might do CSGO as well, depending if it's going to be live sessions or just standard episodes, videos on the channel, edited. We'll see. But good idea, Minecraft. Yeah, we will do that as well. Where are you from, Paperbox? From where are you watching? Alright. Sweden! My god, how's the weather in Sweden? What I'm doing right now is to change a bit the structure of this part of the city, so I want to create a high density road and then just connect it back. The reason I do this, it's going to work more and reduce the traffic amount for the people which are going to go from this roundabout to this direction. Awesome. We can play it. The people are going to just continue designated spaces here. Let's also actually give them the chance to do it by zoning back. There we go. One thing I can give you as an advice for the game is to always plan ahead how you are going to change the city. As you can see, there's a lot of roads which are high density ones, which now they look to be efficient and needed, but at the beginning it wasn't. We've done this because the high density roads, if I want to upgrade this to a 3-lane road, the size of the road will not change, so it's not going to affect the buildings on the right or left, on the sides. And that may become a bummer, because once I start having public transport in the city, I might create 3-lane roads, with one of the lanes being just designated for buses. That will help in reducing the traffic, so let's take a look at it right now. If we take a look at the traffic into the city, we have a traffic flow of 83%. This intersection is a bit crowded. A bit here because it's industrial, and of course the oil industry, which is always crowded because the amount of trucks which have to go inside. Again, a bit of a bummer, but they are producing a lot of income. Alright. One thing you can also do, I designated this small place for as a landfill site. Right now, look, it's 39%. Let's get a road and connect it to the roundabout here for them to go, and also build another incineration plant. Alright, other trucks I'm going, because this is a new part of the city which is very high in density. We need garbage trucks. What is your name? Macaro Gaming. Macro Gaming. My name is Daniel. Alright. Let's see, do we have any space to designate more residential based on the roads we have? Not that much though. But we are in a good shape anyways. I'm not gonna expand too much in this area because we are gonna now start expanding this area. Yeah, Macaro, I laughed a bit about it as well. Somebody who watched the channel once read Marco. So yeah, a lot of a lot of playing when it comes to the name of the channel. Okay, let's expand in this direction. I'm planning right now to build much more expensive roads, which are having these beautiful trees on the middle, going on this part. Let's see, 3 for the moment. And let's do some sort of an intersection, going with 3 roads on that part. Alright, and now grab roads like this to connect it to the new road themselves. Okay. Alright, the same thing we're gonna do here. Grab this road, connect it on this side. And build a bit of a diversity. You don't have to always do it the same. It's gonna look better if it is like this. Okay. Water pipes for the moment, just for us to be able to expand. So we are getting shape with water availability and sewage. There we go. Another one here. And another one on this side. Alright. Make this work. Alright, we have the water pipes, so we can start designating residential area. Let's do this entire zone, why not? Okay, play it. Actually, the only thing I don't want to do is having this place. There we go, because that's going to be for commercial. So let's build actually the commercial right now. It's going to be needed. There we go. So now we start expanding on this side, but I don't want it to go too much because I need the highway. We need that highway to go there. Still a bit of garbage, bit of an issue, but that's going to be taken care of. We have some trucks to go. There we go. They're already piled up garbage to be incinerated. So we're good. We have a lot of funds, so we can actually kind of build anything we want. Another way to increase the population if you do not have places to zone yet is simply by increasing the happiness, because the more happier they are, the more people will be living in a house. If you click on a house, you will see that the current level is 3, but that can expand more if there is a higher happiness. To do it, you either create custom parks like this or other services, or simply get some pre-built parks from here and place them around the city. We do not have any, so let's start placing some. I have here a large playground. Let's place it somewhere. Here it is. I have another park with trees, which is a higher one. So let's place it somewhere. Let's see where to put it. I can just put it around here somewhere. There we go. It's large one. It's deleting a lot of buildings, but the happiness will increase a lot. We have a small park here. Why not just building around here? Will increase the happiness. There we go. Just a bit. But that may work out pretty good in the future. And now if you look at it, a lot of arrows, green arrows will pop up. There we go. One here, one here, one here. They are actually upgrading now to a higher density building itself. Okay. Another abandoned building. Let's delete it. There we go. Okay, buildings are getting upgraded. And another important thing will be cemeteries. So let's build another one. Let's see. Around here. Why not? There we go. That will increase the happiness because it's a city service. They need it. Okay. Good. Places are being zoned actually itself. Let's designate more space for them. Yeah, this area as well. Let's do it. All right. All right, come on, I really need the 19,000 milestone. One thing you can also do if you want to grab a high density road and you don't want to mess up the existing ones is to create tunnels. You can also go with the roads underground, and I was thinking into having a tunnel going from this road itself because it's a high density one going underground and raising up right here so people can get into the future industrial farming area around this place. We'll see once we are going to be able to connect to the highway. For the moment we're not able to because we cannot unlock this particular road until we get a new milestone. We are 18,900 people, rising pretty fast. Curious if we are gonna get the place. If we don't, well, we will just have to continue building until we have this possibility. And I think we just reached it. Let's see. There we go. We have it and we have unlocked it. 19,000 people. Big city as a new milestone. Pause the game. Purchase the land. We got it. Okay. Let's see how we are going to do it. You have some pre-built intersections for highways, but you have to delete some. Pause the game always to not mess up the traffic. And start deleting from the highway so you can place the intersection. You have multiple ones, but this is the greatest because you can go in both directions. They can just go across. Alright, grab the highway again, connect it straight, and there you go. We have an intersection. Now we can go with this to the place. Make sure, keep in mind, here there is a railway. We do not want to affect this, so we can either do bridges or go underground. So let's actually do bridges. That will be looking good. Grab sub, go to this place. Make sure you go back as well to keep the symmetry, and we can now start creating the bridge. This is the elevation step. I put it somewhere to the middle. Create a steep. Go with it again. Alright, go straight. Don't elevate anymore with page up and page down. Now go down. Go down again. Alright, don't forget to change the sense, the direction. Alright, we have it. Good. Now what I would like to do is to just advance a bit more with it and create some sort of a roundabout or something. There we go. We have it. And it's going across the railway. Awesome. The railway is not being affected with anything. Good. Now that we have it, you need to grab normal roads. I grabbed them with these ones. Go straight a bit. Start creating some sort of a roundabout or whatever might help them go back into the highway if needed. Okay. It's something which I do often. It's efficient and it's not increasing the traffic much. Alright, go straight with this one. Make sure to change direction by right clicking. There we go. And also make sure they have a way to go, make it round itself. Now don't forget to create a junction. If you go here and go to junctions, you can place a stop sign so they give priority to the people coming in, and we have it. Now we want to connect this, so let's try now expanding on this part. You can do it like so. Good, we have that. And let's see, this is going straight? Not quite. Almost straight. It actually does. It does. Good, we have it. So right now, one is going from here, and we also need one going into the industrial side. So let's do it, but I'm gonna grab industrial roads, medium industrial road, and start going into that direction. We have it. I'm gonna create a curve. There you go, and then continue going straight. Because let's take a look at the natural resources. This is green, which is fertile land. So this entire area can be used for farming itself. So let's designate right now, but I also want to do that underground tunnel that I told you about. So let's do it. Grab a normal road, go here, go a bit straight, and then press page down. And now it's underground. It's gonna delete some buildings, but not too many. And if you look at it, it's a bridge going down. And then, if you want to continue it, it's still under it, and you can grab it. It's not gonna affect anything because it's underground anyways. Alright, here it is, and now I want to get it up, page up, and here's the tunnel. Awesome. From this point, I'm gonna go back and grab again industrial road, connect it, get with this road, connect it to it as well. Okay, so we have multiple places to get into the farming industry, and now let's just create roads for the farming industry to prosper. Good. I'm also going to continue a road on that direction, because most likely it's going to be a bridge for people which are going to live in this area once we get it to get to this side. All right, I'm going to build one more road like this and one more road like this, and the rest will be small roads. We don't need all these high roads. All right, one built. Let's build one here as well. Let's also have one here. We can create something like this. I'm gonna use a bit of space anyways. Grab this. I want to have as much space I can for the farming industry. It's gonna work and be pretty efficient. Grab this road, moving on this side, and I actually plan to do this. All right. Continue with it. Why not having one here? Okay. For the moment, this is it. And now let's grab water. It's gonna be highly needed for farming. So grab water, go across the roads, high density roads. Doesn't really matter how you place it, it's on the ground anyways, it's not being seen. Okay. And this should take care about a lot of industrial demand. It should. We'll see how good it's doing it. Okay. So we have it. I think I will do this as well. Alright, good. So now we have that. Now we also need electricity. So let's go back here and grab electricity from the nearest place. We can do it from here. Go with it. And I'm going to place it right here for the moment. And now let's zone this area. I'm going to go paint industry area and designate this entire one just for farming. It's a huge space to be considered for this. Let's name this Rockwood Farming Incorporated. All right. Good. Now let's go here, go to farming industry, grab the main building. It's a small one, place it, and now we have unlocked a lot of other buildings to use. So let's see, small crop field. I can designate, for example, this little space for small crop field. We can change them, and as well as we have small fruit field. So let's also place this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm also going to place some other crop fields, maybe right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see what to grow. Here we have corn here as well. Here we're going to have potatoes here as well. Here we're going to have wheat here. And here we're going to have, let's see, greenhouses and greenhouses as well. Good. For the moment, it's just at the beginning. For the small fruit, we have oranges here. We're gonna have apples here. Let's see, pears, why not? Or pears. And here, greenhouse again, and greenhouse again for fruits. All right, looking good. Let's see what else we need. We need also animal pasture. So let's build some. Where to place this? Well, let's place it here. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4. Why not? Let's have here cows again, and here let's say pigs, and here pigs. Good. And I was thinking to get more roads. Let's drag this all around here and have at this area as well some animal pasture. Let's see if we place it like this, how do we look? Oh, that's good. Here we're gonna have sheep, and here we're gonna have sheep as well. Now let's see storage. We only have small grain silo, so let's have, I don't know, one here, here, and maybe somewhere else. Let's say here and here. Yeah, we're looking good. Something else we don't have unlocked yet, so let's play it. This will start getting workers around this area. You can see at the beginning that the animal pasture is not having raw materials because nothing grew yet. So we have to wait until something will grow and will be stored, so it can be then delivered to the animal pasture sites. Looking good. Plant marijuana, come on man, no. Will not do. I don't even know if it's possible. It doesn't. It's only giving us few options. Alright, trucks are now starting to deliver goods to the storage places, which then will be used to be delivered to the animal pastures themselves to be used for it. Let's see how many workers can work here. 520 for the moment, not too many because we need to wait until we get a new level to start increasing this, but it's going to increase very fast because we have a lot of place and a lot of funds to invest into this industry. Hopefully we will get enough workers to handle the industrial demand. We have connections with the roads from a lot of places. Pretty happy how this grew up. And let's see, we're going to make level very fast though. Alright. Like the fact that we have built this bridge yet. Sorry, the tunnel. It's gonna be very and highly used for traffic to get everything there. Welcome back, Paperbox. There you go, Paperbox. We have just unlocked this area and we have built our farming industry. We just built it. We're waiting. We just made level 2 because of the goods produced. So let's place more. Maybe we can handle the industry demand. Okay. We have unlocked farm workers barracks, which will increase the efficiency in this area. So let's place some for this people to work in. I'm sorry, to live in. I'm thinking one here, and one here for the moment. And let's have some other in other places. Let's see, maybe here. One here, one here, one here. They're pretty expensive though, but we have the funds. We have not unlocked anything else for fruit fields or anything, but we have unlocked a flour mill because we are producing wheat. So let's place this somewhere. Let's place it, I don't know. Let's put it here. And we also have unlocked a cattle shed. So this may be highly used. Alright, we have it. And for the moment, I'm also thinking into placing some more crop fields. And as the storage, we have unlocked a small barn. So let's maybe have 2 here and another place some. Maybe here and here. Okay, that's gonna store goods. And some new crop fields. Where to place them? Yeah, why not? What should we do here? Let's say wheat and wheat again because we're gonna have now a flour mill. Do some product processing. We do, but we have not unlocked too many, so the only one we have is flour mill. But we're going to unlock more as the time passes, because we need to have produced resources to get to a new level, and already now we have slots for 955 people to work, which is pretty good. Wheat, yeah, for what it seems, Alexander had the same idea. We don't have this possibility. And look at it, the residential demand is getting increased because the industrial demand decreased a little because of this farming industry. So let's continue zoning. I told you that I'm having now in plan to expand in having residential, high residential buildings. So why not just give them the space to do it? Let's focus a lot more with the roads to have the space necessary to do it, and focus on high density roads. Going to be highly needed for efficient residential zoning, which is of course high density. Thinking about this, there we go. Actually, I want it to be this 3-1. It's looking better, and we have the funds to invest in something like this anyways. Why not here as well? Good. Let's also do it here because it's not gonna mess up the place. There we go. Oh my god, again I placed the wrong road. I can just stop moving to the right. Good. We need pipes into this node. So let's get it. And we also have to take care about the water inside the city. I'm gonna take a look in a moment for that as well. Let's make sure we have the water pipes. And also that we have electricity availability, because these buildings here will be pretty expensive. Grab a bit of more road, cover as much ground as possible. There we go. And this is going to be the first area into the city which is going to have high buildings. Alright, check the water. Told you that I have these water towers which are not looking so great, so I want to delete those and place some new water towers, some highly efficient ones. Let me also take care about this. Oh, sorry, I cannot delete it yet. There we go. Good. And then also take care about this pipe, so I can place these new towers. One here and one here, and now connect the pipes. Let's play it to see if it's gathering all the necessary goods. Yeah, it doesn't have electricity yet. Okay, let's take care about that. Grab some electricity from this place where we have it. Not looking too good now, but it will. And this may produce more water. There we go, a lot actually. And they're looking better. Make a skyscraper. Yeah, we'll do. Let's see, we are going to start right now. So this is going to be the... As you can see, the city is only having small buildings. Right now we are going to place the first high density buildings. There we go. High density buildings here. The rest I'm going to keep it as low density for the moment. And high density shops. Alright. And this will also get bigger and bigger in time as more services are coming available into the city. For the moment they're going to be pretty small, but still higher than the other buildings. There we go, something higher is being built here. There we go, some new blocks. Apartment buildings, the first ones into the city. These are looking somehow, but it isn't. Now we have the high density residential buildings. Awesome. Pretty happy about it. The first ones to the city. This is the major step in an expanding, and we already did level 3 on farming industry. We can continue in investing more into this side. So let's see what we have unlocked. Here nothing. But we have now medium crop field, which is higher. Let me take care of this one to see better. There we go. I want to place 2 here. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what to grow here. Yeah. Let's do corn for this. Corn for this. Cotton, yeah. I haven't placed any cotton yet. There we go. Potatoes. Potatoes here. And let's grab more into having for something else. Wheat, yeah. Why not? I have some greenhouses, but I'm gonna build one for a greenhouse. For herbs and all of that stuff. There we go. Have it. Good. Let's see what else. We also have now a medium fruit field. So let's place some. Place one here. 2 and 3. This is gonna be for apples. Apples again. And let's place this for oranges. Got it. Let's see what else we have unlocked. We have now, let's see, milking parlor. Okay stuff. Hi again. You have been at my first episode. The city increased a lot. since then. I will show it to you in a moment. And let's see if we have something else for storage. No, not yet, but I'm gonna place something for storing goods. Something like this, and this too. There we go. We're okay stuff. There we go. Here's the city, and here's how it increased in time. With almost 20,000 people inside living. Okay, something else to consider, it's gonna be more garbage processing. So let's get more of these to send more trucks into the city. There you go, they are being sent right now to handle the garbage. And there you go, high density buildings are being risen up. Fantastic. Electricity we still have, and sewage treatment we have to take care of pretty soon. As per the income, this is producing a bit for the moment, not that high, but we have 1,300 people that can work in the farming industry, so that's absolutely fantastic. The industrial demand decreased considerably. Okay. Looking good. Alrighty. Let's see the speed of this increase. Oh, that's increasing very fast. Soon we are gonna make level 4 into the farming industry already, so we can use this space to get a lot of funds into the city. That's absolutely awesome. Alright, nice that we have handled that. Okay, high residential buildings are also being taken care of. Pretty happy for what is happening here. Alright, what else? I told you that we need to take care of public transport because we don't have anything yet into the city, so we should consider that being taken care of. I'm gonna wait just a bit more to see how am I going to expand this more, this particular area. And what I like about a map is that the map actually divided this part with this row of trees. You cannot see it because it's dark right now, but as you can see, there are trees. There we go, which are kinda surrounding the farming place, which is awesome. But I don't want to get buildings too close because still it's an industry, not the goal of it. And we started again having residential demand. There we go. This place is looking like a city now. And it's loud. Alright, we had just did level 4 now into the farming really fast, so let's invest into it more. I want to do it and forget about it. Right now we have unlocked farm maintenance building, which will keep the buildings. So let's see, maintenance buildings take care of industrial buildings, increasing their utilization rate and reducing wastage. Each maintenance building increases the storage capacity of industrial building by 5%. Let's build one for the moment. There we go. What else we have unlocked? This, it's something which we already did. I don't need it yet. But we have now slaughterhouse. And let's place this somewhere. It's pretty big as a building. So we gotta place it somewhere that we have space. And we have there. Alright, good. What else? We have large barns right now. So let's place some. I need one here. I need one here. And why not also have one there? Good. For a moment, that's it. We do have animal pastures. There we go, so many animals living in peace. Better than other places in our world which are handling farming. Kinda happy how this game thought about this. You designate a place and you place everything there. Okay, a lot of increase in residential demand, so let's give them the possibility in having buildings. Just designated the spaces and they start building right now. Awesome. So I have abandoned buildings here, but normally the buildings are being abandoned because they do not have educated workers. If you look here, this is it, not enough educated workers. So let's check the education. For elementary, we have around 1,600 eligible kids to go. So I'm going to place another one here on this area. And I need to place something here as well because we don't have anything. And I was thinking about a community school. It's looking better. Let's place it here for the moment. We'll invest more. Also, we need a high school. And a high school is something that I want to place on a high density road. There we go. And it's also increasing the happiness, and also it's increasing the population, the educated people population to work in shops. They need it to at least have high school. There is no university in the city yet, and I'm not gonna think about having yet any university. But the city now, it's looking better and better. Okay, pretty soon we will start taking care of about what I told you before when it comes to public transport. But what I want to do is also take care about this part of the city. And I'm not going to use building blocks. I'm just going to use buildings like this. Expand it, have this area full of people. At the same time, have this area full of people, because no other industry will be placed around these places. So let's start in doing this right now so we can have the space ready. First and first, I told you I will have to think about what I'm going to do with this highway. For the moment, not sure how much I'm going to go into that direction yet. Not in any plan for the moment. And I was thinking and just grab the roads, get them straight. There we go, the same thing here, that's connected. Oh, not straight enough. Alright. Actually, let's make them with sound barriers. People are gonna live pretty close. And now expand. So let's see how we do it. The high density road will be kept. And I'm thinking, integrating a curve right now here, to go into that direction. And the same thing with this road. Let's see if we can do it as the same. Maybe we can, maybe we cannot. But if you look at it, it's pretty much close. Not that good though. What you can do is to simply do this. Have one on this side, have on this side. Go with this a bit closer. Do the exact same thing. And try to connect it from somewhere around this. I go one straight. Right now I want to increase it. Increase it to more around here. Alright. Now go down. And connect it. Good. Now it's connected. And you can take care about it to not have too many junctions. Same thing you do here. Disconnect this. And think about in a different way. I was thinking about something like this. Have this connected for just one. And for the rest, you build small roads. Looking a bit strange though, but not concerned too much. And here what you can do. Here you can create like a small intersection. It will be taken care of, so we're in a good shape. We're not expanding that part yet. I'm also going to focus on expanding this one for it. Connect it. Have it again. Alright. Go with it this way. Connect it again. Alright. go with it more. And the max we go is around this place. Same thing we do here. Grab the roads, connect it to the others. Alright. This direction as well. Not too much though. Actually, let me do it like this. Alright. Make sure you have water pipes. Good. Connected to all the necessary roads. There we go. Here as well. Alright, so this area is covered with water pipes. Good. We can continue expanding that. Now let's think about what we're gonna do here. Pretty important how we're gonna expand it. So let's see. One very important thing is I'm gonna keep this particular road like that. So we're gonna have here a train station. Oh, wait a sec. Roads like this here. This is gonna be a good area of the city. I'm actually thinking in placing it right now. So let's do it. I'm gonna have a road like this. And I forgot again to have trees. And I'm gonna place the train station right now. Let's take care about it right now. So I have it like this. I'm going to go to public transport, go to train. There we go. And place our first train station. Grab these railways connected to the main one. At the same time connected on the other side. Make sure it's fully connected. There we go. It is. Awesome. It's going inside. For this one as well. Here what you can do to make it look interesting is by increasing it. Grab it curvy to look interesting. You can lower it around here. Grab a cargo one, because it's also needed. Make sure you get a good place to place it. Let's see where to place this to not affect too many. Oh, here might be a good place. Grab again the railways, thinking about going straight ones, and here increase it. I know I just deleted some electricity wires. Something is not working accordingly. What is happening? What is wrong? Because of the tunnel? Yes, it is because of the tunnel. Yeah, bummer. Make a curve then. And it did work. Alright. Railways, railways. We got it connected. Cargo trains can come here and grab goods. Now we need the train station around this place somewhere to make lines. So why not here? Because we can connect it. Let's see how we are going to connect this one. We have here this, so I'm thinking into grabbing it. Let's see from where we can grab it. Or actually, let me just do it from this side. Alright, and it's coming into the city. Not looking the best, but it's looking somehow. Okay, so we have a train station there, we have a train station here, and we should also have one somewhere around these places. And I'm thinking here. Let's create a bit of a noise. So actually let me do it here. Grab the railways. Try to do it next to the river. It's gonna create a gap anyways. And continue with it. Where is it? Oh, on the other side. Long way to go. Alright, it's connected there, but we also need to for this one to be connected. So let's grab it straight. With a lot of houses, I know, but I'm not gonna be too much disappointed. Okay, now let's create our first train lines. One is going here and comes here. This one also goes and comes here. Then go it back, add a stop, go it out, complete line. And we have train stations, which are working, and also grabbing people from outside the city. We also have a cargo train station here, which is gonna bring cargo goods, and we also have this one here for cargo shipping. So maybe just balance it. Okay, let's continue here now. We want to grab this road above the highway. So there go once. Actually, here's what I'm going to try to do. Increase the elevation step and go with it like this. Now over it. There we go. Go it back down now. Let's see how it's looking. Well, it's looking awesome. Good. We also have this road here, I know. But why not having two? Because here's what we can do. Go around here, create a curve to look good, and just connect it now. There we go. Fantastic. Now go with it a bit more. Maybe connect it to that part. Now this, you can come with it. Connect it to this part. And for the rest, well, maybe let's do a bit more because it's going to have high buildings anyways. It's a small gap, but they will handle. I'm sure they will. And for the rest, make sure you have space enough for them. There we go. For high density ones. Okay, awesome. Okay, the rest will be small roads. Let's have one here. Around here as well. Okay, 1, good. This direction connected. There we go. This one I can connect here. And for the rest, maybe it's gonna be small buildings. Okay. Looking good. Right. Let's take care of the water pipes. The game is paused for a very long time now since we have handled all of this public transport availability, and we just handled the trains. We need to handle buses and taxi depots for the moment. Not gonna do more than that. But the buses, especially if you have multiple bus depots and a lot of lanes, people are gonna use it very, very often. You can also create a policy if you're having high income into the city, and we do have it, to have free public transport, which will increase the need of people, or maybe the willing of them using the buses instead of their own cars. Okay, here it's expanded, here it's expanded, so we can just start right now in having the buses, and then this is much gonna be pretty. Okay, the bus depots, you don't want them somewhere where it's gonna use a lot of traffic, because they're gonna leave from there and go there to refuel. So let's see where to place them. I was thinking somewhere around this area, a place just designated for them. There we go. This is gonna be it. Let's grab water. And here's gonna be the taxi depot as well. Good, we have this. We also need electricity, so let's see from where to get it. Yeah, let's take care about this one as well. Here's what I was thinking. Let's maybe connect this and grab the electricity from a different place. Yeah, we can go around here because it will be shared. And the power lines will be above this. And for this particular moment, just like it. Okay. Remember, we do not have yet 3-lane roads with designated bus lanes. For the moment, I don't consider it's needed, especially that the shape of the city. So let's leave it like it is. We're gonna create the bus lanes. Or maybe we should. We should do it right now because we have the funds and makes the city look great. Yeah, let's do it. Let's update all the roads right now. 6-lane road with bus lanes. 3 from one side, 3 from the other. Grab the upgrade tool, and here's how these roads are looking like. High density ones, 1 lane designated for bus lanes. It's gonna take a bit of a time to upgrade them all, but not a problem. The cars will avoid using the bus lane, so the bus lane will be pretty much just occupied for buses, which is awesome to consider. Okay, we want to just build this area with this kind of roads from the beginning, and make sure you do not upgrade others as well. Okay. There we go. Same thing we do here. We can actually upgrade this as well, the bridge. Continue doing it for the entire city. It's going to take a bit of time, but we're going to do it pretty fast. And as you can see, the buildings on the side are not being affected because of the upgrade, only because it's the same side. It's deleting the area on the middle with the trees. I know the trees are looking good, but why not having good services in the city? because we're gonna take care of making the city green anyway in the nearby future. All right, that is handled. Continue with it. Do we have any yet? No. Just it's coming in. This entire area is now having those roads. Oh, just one missing road. There we go. Continue with this one now. Grab the road. Update. It's not going to affect the buildings, and the city is now looking way more, let's say, I don't know, cityier. All right. Let's upgrade that as well, because it's going to be used in the future when we're going to go across the river. Awesome. We don't have too much to go. Alright, moving this side. And my advice will be for you, and I will show it to you in a moment, for the bus stops to be only on this road. So you don't have the buses going into small roads to have the risk of creating roadblocks or just increased traffic amount. So make sure that these roads are going to be the only one we used for bus stops as well. There we go. And make sure you consider and remember where you have high interest buildings like train stations or parks or stuff like this to have a bus stop nearby. We're going to take a look into that once we place the bus stops in a moment. Let me just finish this road. And create them even in places where you do not have yet any. Because still, you're going to place residential buildings there anyway. So why not having it from the beginning? There we go, this one as well, because it's going across. And I think we covered it all. Is there any other high density road we haven't covered? I'm not going to take care about the industrial ones. Alright, here it is, everything. Also here as well. Awesome. Now, let's go to buses. Bus, I'm going to invest in biofuel bus depot, sorry. I'm going to place 2, because those are going to deliver a lot of trucks. Go to the far end, get bus line, and start creating lines. Let's see. I would like a line to leave from here, go here, and then leave this area, stop one here, stop at the bus station, I'm sorry, the train station, go then here, continue the road. I want it now to be on this side, this side, this side, go around the park, and let's come back, because we can create now others. And as you can see, once you click, it's going to designate the place. Now I need you to come back and complete one line. Good, one line is completed. I need another one now. Let's see, we'll grab it from this place. It's going to leave from here, go here, grab the people from here places, go across these roads, stop at this particular train station, come here now, continue then the road. I want him to come here into this park area, go around, and come back with this road and complete the line. Good, I have that as well. I want that one from here now. Go, maybe you want to go not into that industrial zone. Continue the road, continue. I want to use this road. Then I want you to come back here, add another stop. Maybe I want a bus to come here, then go around it, here somewhere, then come back from this direction, back from here, back from here, so again back. And I need you to now complete the line. Good, don't forget now, go to line overview, and by default the buses will be selected for biofuel, so we're good. Everything is straightened up, started, and check if they are leaving the depot. They do, but it seems like they don't have electricity. Yeah, now you should. Now all the buses we have are leaving the bus depot. It's gonna look a bit crowded, but no worries, in time it will be handled. Alright, just have to take care about again the chat. Awesome. Now the people should get happier and happier, and look how these roads are being lightened up. They are using LED lights. Looking great. Alright, zoom out a bit. And in a moment I'm going to take a look at the services because we have designated these buildings. And let's see, what do we do about medical? Should we create the hospital? We should. Let's grab a hospital, and our first hospital in the city was now placed. Let's grab now a fire station, a big one, and place it into the city here. I also want now a police headquarters, so let's place it here on the port. Good. As per high school, we're still in good shape, but it seems the train station here doesn't have water, so let's take care about that. We wait a day or two, and we will check everything in regards of the public transport and how does it go. And look how many entrances we have into the city. That's awesome. Alright. Now, what I told you about the buses, if you want the buses to be as efficient as possible and the people to be willing of using buses, you can go here to policies and try to look for the one which is not charging. There you go, free public transport. I selected it, and now people are going to be more willing into using buses instead of their own cars. We also need electricity here for what it seems, so let's grab some. Where to grab it from, because we don't have it available to good. I'm thinking to just delete the building from here. And people now are using trains, people are using buses. There we go, our blue biofuel buses are grabbing citizens. You can even go here into a bus stop and see the citizens coming into the buses. There we go, they just did. We have more at the beginning, but it's going to take a bit of time until everything is balancing up, because as you have seen, we have 16 buses and 48 buses in use for our just 4-lane system. 4-line actually. Let's see, bus transport list overview. We already have 27, 42 and 31 passengers using the buses, and if you go to trains, because we have only one train line, 44 passengers already used per week the system. Let's continue just finishing up this place, and I'm going to place some high density commercial buildings, high density residential, high density commercial here, and high density residential. Alright. How is the farming? Well, we're gonna level up pretty soon. A lot of truck transit here, but we are okay. Again, it's a farming industry. It's right. It's normal for a lot of trucks to come in and come out. This one as well. And there we go. This really looks like a city, and we have not worked too much on it anyways. A bit of a problem when it comes to education for what it seems. I'm going to check the eligibility right now. So let's see. For elementary, we have 2,000 eligible students. I'm going to place one more elementary school around these places. and at the same time, let's have one here as well. The more schools, the better. And when it comes to the high school, well, we do have it, but why not having one more high school here? And why not having one more high school here? Okay, it's being taken care of. Now we are in poor green zone. We're gonna pretty much end the episode pretty soon. I just want to make sure everything is working accordingly, but we have handled expanding, we have handled the farming as it was our plan. I'm gonna delete buildings which were abandoned because of low education, but it was now taken care of, and it will take care of a bit in time. It's gonna take a bit of time for everything to balance up. Look at all of this traffic for buses. It's a lot, but again, like I said, that will balance once the lines are traveling as needed. Look at the entrance. Pretty crowded, I know, but it will be taken care of in time. You have to wait until everything balances up. Right now we also placed a lot of buildings and people are coming in to move, but as you can see it's already balancing up. It's going to take a bit of time, so no worries. Don't frustrate if you see a lot of traffic at the beginning when you have just placed bus stops, because it's going to be like that, taking us duration like more than 60 buses leave the depot. So until everything balances, it's going to take a bit of time. There we go. Delete the buildings. Those will be handled by themselves if you don't do anything about it, but I don't like it. It's gonna hurry up the process if you delete it from the start. Okay. And we have 23,000 people living now into the city. Okay, a lot of demand. A lot of demand into the city. We should continue expanding. But I'm planning into stopping the episode here. And on the 4th episode, we are going to continue expanding the city more. And why not have more services into it? Strongly advising you to subscribe to the channel, like, leave a comment, share your thoughts about it, maybe your opinion. And if you have some tips for me to change the city appearance somehow, feel free to do it. Thank you very much for watching the live, and also thank you very much for watching the video posted afterwards. See you back on the next episode.